It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Like,
in relationship, me and Mignon.
What's up, sports freak?
Listen, I know sports better than most females.
Love. You know, what do you know about love? What do you possibly think you know about love?
Maury Lang Show with the Renegade Relationship. Let me shatter that myth real quick before you go on. Just because a woman likes sex all the time does not make her a freak.
Hello and welcome to the Routes and Relationship Podcast, where I am, as always, the lovely, fantabulous, grand-tabulous Mia Mignon.
Fantabulous and grand-tabulous.
Yes, those are my words for today.
And I am Maury Langshaw. What's going on, Fantabulous, grand-tabulous?
Routes and Relationships is what's going on. How was your Father's Day?
Father's Day was awesome.
Great.
I got lit.
Yes.
And I flossed.
Yes.
Well, I attempted to floss.
Yes, and if you are following me on my personal page, then you see it. I don't want to do it till I'm on the Routes and Relationship page.
Right. Just tell people where they can find us anyway.
You can find us on all your social media outlets at Routes and Relationships, except for Twitter. We are where we are, Routes_ships. And if you would like to support the show, and we're asking that you please support the show at patreon.com/Routes and Relationships.
/
Routes and Relationships.
Patreon.com/ Routes and
Yes,
Relationships.
so that's what
Appreciate
we
it.
found.
So what's on tap today? Sports-wise.
Sports-wise, we're going to get into, briefly, Tom Brady's interview with Oprah.
Okay, I heard about that. All right.
Yes.
Tom Brady and Oprah, and coming up on the second half of the show.
We are going to discuss why women say, I want to be able to learn something from him. I want him to elevate me. And then once they get to him, it doesn't quite work out that way.
All right, let's get into it. First half of the show is brought to you by GreatTravelLife.com. You know about GreatTravelLife.com?
I do.
All right, GreatTravelLife.com is your travel site for providing a one-stop shop for all your travel needs that you need to hunt for your next luxury vacation at non-luxury prices. If you feel comfortable finding your own low-cost flights, booking your own discounted hotel suites, booking your own cruises, anywhere in the world, rental car discounts, and even discounted shopping on Amazon, then head over to GreatTravelLife.com and start hunting for your next luxury vacation for non-luxury prices.
That's right. Get to it. The sun is out, so there's a lot of fun out there.
It's summertime.
Fun's out. Yeah.
GreatTravelLife.com. First up, Tom Brady and Oprah.
Well, wait. I'm looking at my hair and how Donna Summerish. No, I like big, boofy Donna Summer.
I know. Why are you wiping it down?
Look
at her on YouTube, guys. She's in
like
the camera.
Boofy hair. Anyway, it's because of the oils treatment. So, yeah, the oil treatment is working. So we can thank your sister for giving me that advice.
Yeah, do like it.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, go ahead.
So
Get your badass up.
Yeah, right. We're going to put some big glitter gold earrings on. Like, so, what's that show?
If y'all want to see how her hair looks, go to youtube.com/ search Routes and Relationships.
Okay.
It's all there.
All right. So let's talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady and his interview. I don't know what I want to get into first. Do you want to get into how he felt about Deflategate, how he felt about the Anthem protests,
or how he likes kissing men on the mouth?
Well, he says that it's affectionate, and I'm not going to beat him up about it. He said he grew up in an affectionate home, and I'm just not going to beat him up about it, because enough kids and enough boys don't get a lot of hugs and kisses. That's why they are confused.
All right, well, we can start there then. So did you see the footage of him kissing his son?
Yes.
And what do you think about that? What if I kiss my sons like that?
Well, then you kiss your sons like that.
Nothing wrong with that?
Like, as long as you don't fill them up and take them in the bedroom and do some inappropriate things with them, you can kiss your son.
Okay. Okay.
It looks strange. It looks strange.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm like, wait a second.
But it looks strange because enough people aren't that affectionate. Like, I grew up in a home where I probably can count on one hand how many times my mother gave me a hug. Understand what I'm saying? So when I met you,
that explains a lot.
Right? When I met you and everybody was like, "Oh, I want to give my
whole
hugs,"
family.
I'm like, "Hell, what y'all doing?" So that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, all hugging was strange, and that's how we look at Tom Brady kissing his son. It's like strange.
Right, but I come from an affectionate family as well. Mm-hmm. Like when you come into my house, you're gonna get hugged, and my family's gonna hug you. However, the Tom Brady kissing his son, it's a little weird. I have to admit, I'm an affectionate guy, and that looked a little weird. Like it was a good 2 to 3 second kiss on the mouth with his 11-year-old son.
Yeah, but he said
not only was it 2 3, the first kiss
was quick.
Was kind of quick, like a big pet. Apparently, Tom Brady didn't feel that was good enough and called him back for another reason, and they held it for a good 3 seconds.
Maybe the first kiss was like how you get on me all the time. When you be like, well, no, you kissed the side of my mouth and not my lips. So maybe that's why he called him back and said, come back, you're supposed to be giving me a kiss. And
yeah, because
he kissed him on the lips.
Right. Well, the second one did look more passionate. It did look more passionate because his son bent over and planned it and stayed there, and you can tell when Tom Brady released. You know how when you're kissing and you pull away, the lips kind of stick together. Pull away. Right. Yeah, you saw all that. You saw all that with his son.
Well, Tom Brady.
Seriously, you saw that with his son now.
Tom Brady said he grew up in an affectionate home.
Yeah,
and it was just a part of his family.
I get it. I understand it.
So he wanted to be able to put that on his kids as well, all of the affection. But he did say he was worried about the backlash with his son.
And exactly. If he's worried about the backlash, it's weird, dude.
Well, it was after he was only worried about it once he heard that people were actually saying something about it. So then he began to wonder about what kind of backlash his son was going to receive. Because, again, most people just don't understand affection. So, I get it.
Yeah, and the thing is, Tom Brady's been doing it with his father, too. Do you see the kiss? After, I'm not sure what Super Bowl it was, but after he won the Super Bowl, he was playing the big one on his dad.
Yeah.
It looks weird, too. A 75-year-old man kissing a 40-year-old man right on the mouth is just freaking weird, man. Just weird. Yeah. There's a difference between affection and weirdness in my book.
Well,
I'm going to ask my sons that. Can I kiss you on the mouth for 2 seconds?
They're going to tell you that.
Exactly.
You could probably give them 4 head kisses.
Exactly.
And that might even get little, like, you doing too much to him.
Exactly.
Well, he did say he respects those who protest. They have a right to protest, and he understands everybody comes from different backgrounds, and we agree there.
I'm shocked that Tom Brady actually said that. I thought he was going to be, hey, football, everything has its place. You can do what you want. But once you put on the uniform, it's all about the uniform. Not, anything outside your family.
You know who Tom Brady reminds me of? And I don't know if you are going to get it or if the listeners are going to get it, but Tom Brady reminds me of Whitney Houston.
You got to explain that.
How Whitney Houston is a Jersey girl and Bobby Brown in a skirt, right? But because she can sing and everybody wanted to dress her up into this great public image, and then when you realize that she messed with the likes of Eddie Murphy and Wesley Snipes and Bobby Brown, and she kept going back to the gutter because she was gutter. Mm-hmm. That's Tom Brady. Like the NFL and everybody wants to dress him up to make him think exactly what you said. Put the uniform on and you put it. But then when you see like secret footage of him at what was that when he would dance at the World Cup, him and his wife, and they were out there and he was let his hair down and he did his little dance and all that other stuff. Like Tom Brady has an image in front of the camera because that's what they want him to have, just like Whitney Houston. But behind the scenes, yeah, he's going to tell you. That's why he got that beef going on with, like he stood right up and told Oprah, oh, I love him, he's an incredible coach, he's my mentor, talking about Bill Belichick. But I guarantee you, when the cameras go off, yeah, he can tell you how he really feel about him.
Yeah, but that's just being smart. But
right.
I'm not sure if I totally understand the two different people. You're making it sound like they're two different people. In front of the camera and behind the camera?
Right. But
so he's totally fake in front of the camera.
Right. I'm not Bill Belichick. Tom Brady wants you to see that Tom Brady.
So regarding the Anthem issue, okay, so right. you think he's being behind the scenes Tom Brady in front of the camera when he's talking about the Anthem issues. Like, I don't have any problem with somebody kneeling and protesting police brutality during the national anthem. He said that in front of the camera.
Right. I think that the real Tom Brady in that instance came out. Right.
I see.
Like when you were saying that you thought he was going to say nope.
Yeah, he's
everything
gonna be a Trump
has its
guy.
place, right? And he probably is a Trump guy. But I think the real Tom Brady, Oprah she got a way to either to make you cry or tell the truth. So because he didn't cry, the truth came out. So,
So what's up with him and Belichick? Because Belichick Belichick wears T-shirts that have guns pointing at Muslims. So, and she's no problem with it.
Well, Oprah didn't ask him anything about that. He just,
They just glossed over it. They don't have any problems. They just have normal, like, father-son disagreements.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But he is saying that he believes retirement is coming sooner than he thought right about now. So I think it's something there. Because he wanted to play till he was 100, and then all of a sudden, when this news came out, all of a sudden he wants to retire sooner than later, and all of this other good stuff. Because when she asked him about his relationship with Bill Belichick and whether or not there was something going on, he said no, and then it was just like brief pause, which means he had to get his words together, and then he went to talk about how he had to feel, and that's when he had to let me put the mask back on, because before that. She already made him tell the truth, so he had to say, "Oh shoot, that Oprah, I gotta step back in it." So then
See, that means Oprah's getting old too. She's not quick on the draw.
Yeah.
To get those questions in and out. Like, so basically what you're saying though, what I'm hearing is blah blah blah.
Right.
And force his hand a little bit.
She has to.
One thing I respect about Tom Brady is that the older he gets, he's realizing the importance of other things outside of football, and he's taking winning and losing much differently.
Yes.
And I didn't get that at first, but after, watching him say it, the Super Bowl 42 loss is more devastating than Super Bowl 52 loss. Mm-hmm. And he's saying, the older I get, I still want to win, but you realize that it's not all that bad like it was 10 years ago. Because he talked about losing to the Giants was devastating. Like, he was depressed.
Right.
And now...
He should have been.
He shouldn't have lost to the Giants.
Not to no damn Eli, no.
Yeah.
Twice.
The damn Mannings, man.
Twice.
Like his group of fans in the world. Yeah, so I respect Tom Brady, understanding and realizing what's important and not taking it all not taking it all into the summer and taking out his family and his kids. Like, oh my gosh, I just want to curl up in my bed and watch TV and not come out.
Right. Oh, and this question I have for you.
Question for Tom Brady? Well, I don't know. Right.
So,
no, go ahead.
Tom Brady has gone to 8 Super Bowls, right?
Yep.
He has 5 championships from them.
Yep.
LeBron James has gone to 8 finals.
Yep.
He has, 5 rings? 3? How many rings?
3.
3 rings?
He's actually gone to 9.
So,
yes.
9, okay. So,
9,
he is considered, LeBron James, as the greatest basketball player to some.
Uh-huh.
Tom Brady is considered the greatest quarterback to some.
Uh-huh.
They both have losses in the big game.
Uh-huh.
Where you have quarterbacks like Troy Aikman, who's gone to 3 Super Bowls and won all 3 of his.
Uh-huh.
So, shouldn't Troy Aikman be the greatest quarterback in the NFL?
Coming from a Cowboys fan, only a Cowboys fan would ask that question.
Right, the reason why I asked is because,
because you're a Cowboys fan.
That too. And because I saw a meme that said, listen, if there was a dude that went over to a girl's house 8 times and he was able to knock her down to where he had sex with her all 8 times, and then another dude goes over to her house 8 times and he was only able to hit her 3 times, who would you say is the man? The dude that was able to have sex with her 8 times, or the dude that was able to have sex with her 3?
Are we using your analogy with Troy Aikman? Because
right.
Let me put it in context. You're saying I went over to the woman's house 8 times and only Matt 3 times.
Only was able to have sex with her 3 times. Yeah.
With the Troy Aikman thing, that means I only went over her house 3 times. And I knocked all 3 times. Would I not get enough to get a 4th time?
Well, maybe all he wanted to do was go to her house. He just wanted to be.
Then that doesn't make it better, then.
But I'm based on the meme. The meme says,
no,
are you the man because you went over there 8
3
times?
out of 3?
and you all 3 times you were able to hit. So, but I guess the point of the meme was every time that I've gone over to this chick's house, I was able to have sex instead of go over to this chick's house 8 times and only be able to have sex with her 3 times. Who's the man?
I get it.
Okay, I just want to know, does that make Troy Aikman
it does not make Troy Aikman nearly the GOAT.
Okay.
Especially when there's other guys that have gone over the same girl's house and back 4 times and as well.
Well, them too. I want to know if they've gone four times and all 4 times that they've won a championship. Does that make them the greatest as well?
Yeah, because in my eyes, Joe Montana is the greatest quarterback that ever lived. Tom Brady is second.
Okay.
But Tom Brady's still writing his book, though, so he's still painting a picture, just like LeBron is painting a picture. I think in the next 15 to 20 years, people will say LeBron James, and I'm talking about Jordan fans, too. LeBron James was the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
I'm just asking because I'm about sick and tired of that argument about, the GOAT, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James, and LeBron James, and LeBron James. So I wanted to ask that question because to me, that's how, when I said, is Troy Aikman the greatest because he's gone 3 times and won 3 times. And you see how you laughed and you were like, no. I want people to actually hear me say that and say, she sounds dumb as shit, but that's how y'all sound. And when you go back and forth and say, oh, well, Jordan and LeBron and Jordan and that whole back and forth kind of thing, to me, they sound stupid. Because I don't think that... Well, we're not talking about that.
That's a whole nother show.
Anyway.
Maybe we should get into that. So you're saying... No, I don't really want to get into it.
Right, I don't even want to get into that. But we can go back to Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's the second best quarterback to ever live.
Okay, we need to have another show about that because that's where we disagree there. Tom Brady is a great quarterback, but I don't think he's the second best quarterback that ever lived.
We're going to have a good show, but then we got to do that show quickly then because the logical debate stuff was going to come out on that one.
Yes. And is that all about Tom Brady that you
know
Tom Brady? Well, I have one more thing to say about Tom Brady.
What was that? And
it can transition into our relationship part about how he feels about his wife.
Okay.
He says that his wife is, he loves her, first of all and foremost, and that she engages him. He loves the way that she engages him when he comes home. She makes him laugh, and she is, she's a little bit more out there than he is. He's a little bit more level-headed, but he still allows her to be...
What do you mean out there?
Well, she's a little bit more... She's more risky. She takes more risk than he does.
She's promiscuous?
No, I said risk. I didn't say anything about being promiscuous. I'm talking about... Jesus. She takes risk. Like, she would jump off the cliff into the ocean, and he was like, well, I have to think about it first. Kind of like you and I kind of thing.
Wait, who's who?
Well, I'm a sucker, but I'm going to do it because I don't want you to talk about me. Like, you will jump and you want to go snorkeling and you just jump right into the ocean, and I'm like, give me the life jacket and let me hold on to the guy when we do it,
right.
And, so that's kind of him. So,
okay.
I guess she allows him to, he allows her to teach him, which goes into our segment here.
Okay.
So in the second half of the show, we're going to discuss this meme that I saw, right? About memes today. We all memes today. Let's see.
The meme show.
The meme show.
It's about why can't women learn from men?
Well, yeah.
Or they talk about, I want a man to make me better.
Right, because this little meme has a man, and when he unbuttons his shirt and opens it up like the S, the Superman S on the chest, there's a library of books, and there's a lady on a ladder picking a book, and it says, you may be handsome, but what can I learn from you?
Okay.
Right, which made me think that I hear a lot of females say that. But then once they're in relationships and I hear about when their relationship is going to work out, it's because what they claimed they wanted and he was doing didn't work out so well. They were bossy or they were unwilling to learn.
The woman was bossy and unwilling to learn?
Yes, the woman.
Because in the beginning of a relationship, it's all honeymoon phase. Everything that the other person does is glamorous. Like, ooh, he's so crazy, man, he's so smart, she's so smart, ooh, he's so handsome, she's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually that wears off. And then the real character comes out, what's going to carry you through comes out. And I think that the parity, for lack of a better word, between men and women, the comfortableness comes into place. Like when you say, or I say, this what needs to be done, and you immediately could have a better way of getting it done. Just because of the comfortableness. And I really think that when a man is not doing something, then he can't tell his lady what to do. Or he hasn't experienced it, then he can't advise her where she can learn from it.
Right.
Because subconsciously, I think women think like, nigga, how you gonna say, tell me what to do and you've never done it?
Right.
Or where's this experience coming from? Why should I do this? Does that make sense?
Yes. It makes sense.
I want to say it a different way, but I don't want to overcomplicate it. Because it's just something. It comes down to the comfortableness in the relationship, where it's just I'm stuck on words.
That's the first. That's the first that you're actually stuck on words.
Because I have this thing in my mind that I want to say it, but it's not coming out.
We'll say it, and let's see what it sounds like.
No,
You can't.
No, I can't. No, it boils down to who are you to tell me, or who are you to think you can educate me?
Right. Well, is that the stubbornness in the woman?
Stubbornness,
Or
the ego,
she wants
the
to-
comfortableness. See, maybe it is stubborn because I call it comfortable. Because it's not stubborn is such a bad habit, bad trait that I'm calling it being comfortable with your man. It's just it's like you ain't no better than me, so who are you to teach me?
Well, I think because I think I kind of know what you want. I think it's because, first of all, I've said I wanted specific things in a guy, and then got into a relationship, but I was set in my way and I was stubborn, and I didn't care what you wanted to teach me. I didn't care what you wanted to show me. I didn't care what you wanted to do for me, because this is me, and this is me. Like it or love it, take it, and if you can't take it, then I can choose somebody else.
So you're calling it stubborn. I'm calling it comfortable.
Right, but it wasn't.
Your stubbornness that shows a lack of respect. Me saying comfortableness is not showing lack of respect. It's just not showing respect. Because there's a difference between not respecting somebody and disrespecting somebody. And your stubbornness is just a lack of respect.
Maybe. I mean, like, I've dealt with somebody who could have probably shown me some things, but because he didn't want to have a relationship with his daughter, or he felt like having a relationship with his daughter was difficult through her mom, like, that just turned me off in a lot of ways. So he could have possibly showed me some things, just like the meme says, like he probably could have told me something, but that little bit about him, I didn't care. And I think most people, once they see a little small thing about another person, like you said, it starts to chip away whether I have respect for you or not. So if you come and tell me, say, you know what, Mia, instead of saving $5 a week, you should save $10 a week and you can get to your goal faster. But because that thing over there about you bothers me, I'm going to say, I don't give a damn what he's saying. He can't show me anything. Because I'll relate it back to, he doesn't even want to have a relationship with his daughter. What is he going to tell me about this?
That's interesting you say that, because I would think that women don't even realize what the man can even teach or what they can even learn from him. The learning comes from the man saying and doing things and you tuning it out. But you're telling me that, hey, he can show me this, he can show me that, he can show me this, he can show me that, and I'm not going to listen to any of it because he doesn't like his dog. He doesn't have a relationship with his dog. Like, what did you know going into that you could learn from him? Take away the issue with the daughter. You're saying to yourself, I can learn X. What is X?
I did like the way he invested his, like, because I know nothing about stocks, but I did like the way he invested his money and how he moved his money around. However, I wasn't even interested And well, I'm not gonna say I wasn't interested because I was interested, but I kind of lost respect for you because I felt like you put that much time and energy into learning about your investments, and you could take some of that energy into your relationship with your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that was the selfish part of me because I don't have a relationship with my dad, and I'm like, you over here spending time doing this and this and that, which that was something I could have took away from him, but you just didn't have a relationship with your daughter, so you know. I don't know, but I guess it all depends on, like you said, the female, because some females, they, like you said, they don't know what they could learn from them. I guess it all depends.
Yeah, that is real interesting. Saying I can help you make money, but I'm not going to listen to you because you don't have a relationship with your daughter.
Yeah, I think it was just a part of.
That's interesting.
Once I found that out about him, it's not that I didn't want to learn that. I just didn't want to be around him. You know, I didn't want to spend that much time with him anymore because I felt like you making this conscious effort to ask me what we gonna do for the day, what you gonna do with her. You know, so yeah, I just didn't want to be around him anymore.
So stubbornness.
Yeah, I think stubbornness.
I'd stick with the relationship become mundane. There's no goals. There's no growth. So therefore, the willingness to learn is minuscule.
Maybe. I don't know, but maybe some of them, I don't know, at this age, that some of them want to go in knowing what can you show me. Like, I know a girl claims that I'm not even going to date a guy if his credit is bad. Like, you don't know that up front. Like, is your first question on your first date is, what's your credit score?
Some women will.
Right,
they won't get a second date, but some women are straight Steve Harvey-ish.
Right, but then if I say, more, what's your credit score? And what if your credit score was 735 and you tell me, oh, my credit score is a 580 because I asked you that question, and you like, bitch, you asked me about my credit, it's 542.
Right, that's right. Exactly what I would do.
Right, so then what?
I'm telling you what I would do if, let's say I had big money, right? Mm-hmm. And I was out there dating. Just to get the level of, just to find out the character of a woman, I would take her to my mother's house to have sex with her in the basement and tell her that's where I live, knowing I have 4,000 square feet out in the suburbs sitting on 2.5 acres. Because I think that if I took a date to my house, 4,000 square feet sitting on 2.5 acres, she'd be like, and you're single? And automatically she's attached to my lifestyle.
Right.
So I would divert my energies, and just to see how she acts, I would straight do Coming to America with her. I would become Prince Hakeem.
Prince Hakeem?
Yep. I would live way below my means just to see the content of her character. I would take her to Applebee's instead of the Palm.
You might not get a second date, not because she didn't like Applebee's, but because Applebee's is going to give her food poisoning. She would throw up.
Well, I'll take her to Outback. I'll take her to Clyde's or something. And not take her to a higher end restaurant where it's automatically a 7-course meal. Where I'm used to going. So I'm telling you, I'm going to test it, because if you don't, what's going to happen is I'm going to start posting on social media that she follows me on my lavish lifestyle, and I'm like, wait a second, you didn't take me to this place. I'm like, yeah, because you showed me who you are. You want to know my credit score on a second date.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't ask him on the first date or the second date what's his credit score and expect him to tell you the truth. Because you can't ask me that and expect me to. If you ask me that on the first date, I'm going to tell you it's 335. I need some help. I filed bankruptcy twice. I got a judgment, and I got a couple of tax liens.
She said 335.
Can it be 335?
No, it can't be 335.
Okay, well, 350. That's the lowest, right?
I think 350
Okay,
is the lowest.
well, then that's mine. 350. Yeah. It's going to be 350 with 2 tax liens and 2 bankruptcies.
I've seen one, when I was doing mortgages, I've seen one credit score of 487. That's the lowest I've ever seen. Most people it's hard to get below 520. That's hard to do. You have to have horrible financial decision made to get below 520. 550 is bad. 550 will get you a mortgage, a horrible mortgage, but you can get a mortgage at 580 nowadays. But 487, that's hard to do. That's hard to do.
Hey,
Now, I get the point why people want to know, but you watch people's habits. Just watch people's habits. They will tell you everything you need to know. You go out and you're comfortable in a relationship and you want to go out every single time and not cook. They may have spending habits. You want to. Well, what else? What else can you watch? What they wear, where they go. Like, do you want to go to the movies every single time? Do you want to go putt-putt? What do you want to do? Free stuff?
Or do you want to be like me and spend $3.89 on Starbucks hot chocolate every day?
Every single day?
If I add almond milk to it, it's 406.
Yeah. Do you need to do that every single day? Yeah, you got to just pay attention to that stuff. They'll tell you what their credit score is. Like, if somebody is spending $5 a day on Starbucks, I know their credit score is not above 600.
You see that? Shots fired.
No, I'm not saying that.
Shots fired.
I can do that with anybody. I can tell you. See, now, what you doing?
I'm taking it personal.
Exactly. See, I was about to say, you know what I did the other show.
Because, I don't spend $5 every day on Starbucks. I spend $4.02 every single day. So actually,
$4 every single day?
And that 98 cents goes into my Acorn account where I invest in safe.
All right, well, is that what you learned from the dude?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't take shit away from him, but knowing that you're supposed to have a relationship with your kids.
So since you want to take it personally, tell your fans what your credit score is. Then you spent $4.06 every single day.
It's not $3.35 and it's not $4.87, and we're just gonna leave it there. Right. We're gonna leave it there.
All right. Anything else on why women find it hard to learn from a man, even though they say that's what they want?
No, because I've learned a whole lot from you, and I
appreciate it.
I was actually willing to learn from you after a while.
Well, we got a whole new level of learning going from this day forward.
Yes.
Now that school's out, it takes a whole nother. But that's not part of the show. That's not part of the show.
Right.
All right, fam.
So, ladies, look inside and see what his relationship is with his children. Whatever his relationship is with his children, then you should be willing to learn. And on that note, the joke of the day before we get out of here. What's the joke of the day?
What is the joke of the day?
Yes.
A guy walks onto the elevator. The guy's 6'6", 250, cut up like he just lives in the gym.
The
Big
guy,
dude.
My type, the one you claim is my type.
No, he's 6'6".
Oh,
your type is 5'6".
Oh, okay.
Stocky.
Okay.
Right. He's 6'6". Stocky, like built, big dude, cut up. Walks in the elevator, scrawny little white guy, about 5'7". He tells the dude, he's like, "Can you push 8 for me?" So the little white guy looks at the dude, like, "Man, this is a big dude." He pushes 8. So the black guy introduces himself. He's like, "My left nut, 6 pounds. My right nut, 6 pounds. Got a 12-inch cock. Name's Turner Brown." So the little white boy says, What did you just say?" He said, "My left nut, 6 pounds. My right nut, 6 pounds. I got a 12-inch cock. The name's Turner Brown." He said, "Oh, shit." The guy just falls out. The big guy picks him up, slaps him around. He's like trying to wake him up. Finally, he gets to the floor. He's like, "You alright, man? You alright? What's going on? You alright?" So the little white guy is like waking up. He's like, "Oh shit." He said, I don't know if I heard you right, but what's what you were saying?" He said, "I got a 6-inch left nut, a 6-pound left nut, 6-pound right nut, 12-inch cock. Name's Turner Brown." He said, little white boy said, "Oh, I thought you said turn around."
Oh my gosh. Joke of the day. On that note, we are out of here.
Peace.